Hi folks, Jeff Etherington, the Profitability Coach. There's a thing I call monopoly metrics, and they're a waste of your time. They make you feel good, but they actually don't deliver anything to your business. Monopoly metric comes from the idea of playing the game of Monopoly. If you own the property in Park Lane or you have the most money in the Monopoly bank, you're a winner. On a tabletop, on a board, in a game, and that's a bit of fun and that's a diversion, that's great. I see too many business owners tracking what I call monopoly metrics. Facebook likes, you can have 1 million Facebook likes, but they're worth as much as 1,000 monopoly dollars. They're nice to have. If you're honest about the way you use Facebook yourself and the way you actually go through your news feed, we scroll through it, we see someone whose name we recognise, maybe someone we like or someone we know, we hit like. Very rarely do we actually engage, read or register with what the information, with what the topic, what the posting is by that person. But to be polite, we hit like. So we collect likes. Now social media agencies will spend a lot of time telling you that likes are a clear indication of your reach and your influence and all that sort of stuff. But likes on Facebook and Instagram and even LinkedIn, and shares on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or the social media of your choice really are just a monopoly metric. They might make you feel good, but they're not a meaningful way of tracking your business. You need to be looking at metrics that matter. And the metrics that matter, the most basic one is cash in bank. At least once a week you should be checking how much cash have you got in your bank. You should be checking your cash flow. What's the upcoming cash inflows coming to your business? Profit's not a bad one to be checking. You should be looking at the number of leads that your marketing, your advertising is generating. And I tell you now, you'll get more leads from advertising and proper marketing than you will from Facebook or Instagram likes. You should be looking at the number of conversions. What's your sales ratio? If you're making 10 appointments, how many people do you convert from an appointment conversation into a sale? So you should be looking at that. Looking at, maybe it's a net promoter score. A lot of businesses look at a net promoter score. Maybe it's the number of testimonials you receive each week. There's basic old-time things like lifetime value, the lifetime value of a customer. What's each customer worth to you over the lifetime of their engagement with you? Or there's a new one called lifetime worth, which is basically where you take the value of that customer with what they pay you and you add to it the value of everyone that they recommend you to, who then becomes a client. So lifetime worth is worth looking at. Maybe it's cost per qualified lead. It's easy to generate leads. You can buy a cheap list and generate leads off that, but getting quality leads. So maybe a worthwhile metric is actually to figure out what a quality lead looks like and then figuring out how much each one of those costs you. That's a worthwhile metric to follow. Look at things like the number of appointments booked, the number of calls made, the conversion, as I've already said. These are the key things. These are the metrics that matter in your business. How many people like you on Facebook? Or how many people like that Instagram post? How many people even read or share what you do on LinkedIn? Matters far, far less than looking at the things that really matter. And at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, whether we're comfortable with it or not, the things that matter most in a business to track are the numbers. As numbers are unambiguous, they tell the truth. If you know your numbers, you can then start making informed decisions. If you're tracking your numbers, you can maybe stay ahead of the curve and head off problems. But if all you're tracking is likes per impression and all that sort of stuff, Facebook shares, Instagram shares, you're going to feel pretty good about yourself if those numbers are going up. You're going to feel really bad about yourself if you put up what you think is a fantastic post and no one likes it. See, this is the other problem with following monopoly metrics, is that our emotions get too involved. Those people at MIT that worked on Facebook are really, really smart. They get us doing all those little behaviours that keep us, those little dopamine hits that keep us coming back to social media. That means our emotions get engaged, and that means that it is very, very easy for us to get on this roller coaster ride. We get a lot of likes, we feel good. We get not so many likes, we feel bad. So let go of the monopoly metrics. They really don't matter. Start tracking the metrics that matter. Cash in bank, number of leads, number of conversations booked, number of sales converted, lifetime customer value. They're the things that matter. They're the things that will enable you to drive your business and to make informed decisions so your business continues to grow. I'm Jeff Hetherington, the Profitability Coach. As always, 3 things. Be well, take care, stay safe. I'll talk to you again soon.